We spent 2 weeks in Qatar and checked out 6 amazing hotels. 2 for romance, 2 for adventure, and 2 for wellness. From couples retreats to wellness escapes, Qatar has everything. First up, we went to Zulal. Zulal is a wellness resort set in one of the most tranquil locations I've ever seen. This resort focuses on your health and well-being from the minute that you arrive. At check-in, you're greeted with a herbal tea and white honey before being ushered to your first consultation, where you'll discuss your health, and from there, they create a custom itinerary for your stay. This hotel has a no phones suggestion, and to replace endless scrolling, they have a stunning library in the main complex and a garden of gratitude just outside to help you unwind, as well as a host of exercises and breath work for the ultimate relaxation. This is what our villa looked like, and it backed onto a fresh seawater lagoon. We also had our own little private plunge pool and an outdoor relaxing space. Rather than watching a movie, we opted to spend the evening taking part in a floating guided meditation, which was outdoor in the main pool, before heading to one of the 3 gourmet restaurants for dinner. The food here is incredibly healthy, but also fantastic. Each guest has their own private itinerary of treatments, which could range from fitness classes to skin treatments, even physio and remedial therapies. The sheer variety of facilities here was astounding, from breathwork to yoga, even snow rooms. Zulal really has everything you can imagine. I really love the fact that the food at all of the restaurants was healthy and organic. Even the Nutella had been replaced with a healthy version they call Zutella. To top it all off, Zulal has a full herbal apothecary. The consultants along your journey might suggest certain blends, and here you can purchase your favorites and take them home with you. The next morning started with a yoga session and then a quick dip in the saltwater lagoon before breakfast. If a city escape is a little more your thing, you might want to check out the Rosewood in Doha. This brand new hotel in the city is really geared towards the traveller who wants a premium stay. The rooms are absolutely stunning, with the interior design really taking a front row seat from the moment you enter. The Rosewood Doha is definitely a hotel that you can arrive at and not need to leave. There are multiple world-class restaurants, a cigar lounge, a cocktail bar, as well as a luxury cabana resort-style pool, outdoor gym, indoor gym, and fitness rooms for classes. Our trainer was from South Africa and he did not hold back. This wellness club also has a bunch of body assessment equipment and world-class recovery facilities. If you're trying to keep to a routine while traveling, the Rosewood might be one to check out. If fun parks and water slides are more your thing, you might want to consider the next 2 hotels. The first one is the Hilton Salwa. Located about an hour away from Doha, this hotel literally has one of the most incredible water parks attached to it. So if you've got kids or you're just big kids like us, you'll want to add this one to your list. On top of water parks, they also offer adventures like dolphin cruises, go-karting, and everything in between. This hotel is absolutely massive and has single rooms right the way up to villas like this. The entire resort is on the beach, which means you've got the best of both worlds here. Okay, this was really fun. If you ever get a chance to try this, definitely do. There's something so cool about basically having your own scooter that just pulls you through the water. It was super easy to learn. Within 15 minutes, I was doing backflips. Kane talked a really big game and kept telling me that he was going to win, but I know that with go-karting, if you get the lead at the start, it's quite easy to maintain. And oh look, guess who took first place?
I can't believe you won.
That was so good. I fully feel like an F1 driver, and I look like one too.
Despite his claims that he's an absolute laser tag master, at the end of the game, the scoreboard told a very different story.
You're last?
Now, the Hilton is a little bit out of Doha, so if you'd prefer something a little more central, you might like to check out the Rixos. This is also a hotel with a direct connection to a water park, which actually has the most amount of water slides coming off a single tower in the world. Just a few hundred meters up the road is a beach club if you fancy a quieter time or just some poolside drinks. On top of that, the Rixos has some great restaurants within the resort, so you really don't have to leave if you don't want to, which makes for a very relaxed stay.
Right, we have just left the hotel there, and check this out. The water park is there, like it's actually connected. So all we've got to do is walk across this bridge and we're in the water park.
This water park was so much fun, and it was fantastic that it only took a couple of minutes to walk back to the hotel when we were finished for the day. After the water park, we freshened up and decided to go check out Diego Jun, which is one of the restaurants in the Rixos hotel. I do like that about this resort. If you come here, you really don't need to leave. But unfortunately, our stay was over and it was time to head to our next hotel. If you're looking for a romantic couples getaway, you might like these next two hotels, starting with one of the most iconic landmarks in Qatar, the Fairmont Doha. This is situated so ideally in Lusail, so if it's your first time exploring Doha, you absolutely must check it out. We had our first date night overlooking the city at the rooftop restaurant before heading inside to eat at Provoc. If you stay here, you must book into this Asian fusion restaurant. It was amazing.
So this is the world's tallest chandelier. It goes all the way up to the top in there, and I think it's about 57 meters high. It's honestly really jaw-dropping in real life. I'm not sure how easy it is to capture on a camera.
The facilities at the Fairmont are jaw-dropping, from the biggest gym I've literally ever seen to a full-size climbing wall to a world-class spa and a breakfast service that you absolutely cannot miss. One of the highlights of the Fairmont Doha is Masala Library. This Indian restaurant within the hotel served some of the best and most unique Indian food I've ever eaten. For our final resort, we stayed at the Maysan Doha. We booked the 2-bedroom villa with a private pool, but before I show you around, just take a moment to appreciate the design of this hotel lobby. The Maysan Doha feels like a lush tropical island escape without leaving the city. We stayed in this private 2-bedroom villa with its own pool, and I think this might be one of my favourite villas we've ever stayed in. It was such a serene and private escape, perfect for honeymooners. We ordered a floating breakfast, relaxed in our private pool, and treated ourselves to date nights at the Mediterranean restaurant, which looked like a Qatari palace. In addition to the individual villa pools, there is a beautiful central resort pool, a Moroccan hammam, and a paddle courts if you fancy having a game. The Maysan Doha is such a great getaway from the hustle of the city. It felt like pure bliss. Let us know which is your ideal type of holiday. Would you pick a wellness retreat, an adventure holiday, or a romantic couples escape? Alright, well sadly we have to check out, but the adventure continues and we will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!